So it's that time, guys. Palantir's earnings are tomorrow, and we have to break down everything that you need to know in this video. We're going to break down the charts, where I see Palantir going in the short term, and we'll break down some numbers later in the video. But first, guys, of course, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get up to 15 stocks for a moo. Listen to this deal here, guys. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward, and fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, and overall your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, this is the best deal right now. So I'm telling you, check out the link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/moo. That's if you want some free money and you want to support the channel, of course. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Let's get right into the video. So Palantir, this stock has pulled back a little bit heading into earnings, which honestly is not that bad of a sign. I think it's pretty healthy. We'll cover that here in a second. And on Friday in particular, we went up around, 0.9%, 36 cents. It looks like we closed a little bit under $42 after being over $42.50 actually earlier in the day on Friday. You guys can see we opened up and chopped around a bit at $42, and then we made our way up to about $42.50 at about 10:30 a.m. East Coast time, and then we saw some more volatility, but ultimately, guys, PLTR here has been pulling down from the all-time high. It looks like we hit that high on, was that Monday it might have been last Monday. We hit $45.75. And since that point, well, we've been selling off. We held it a little bit for a day or two, but then we saw a pretty big sell-off heading into the 31st, where we dumped all the way down to $40.80. That was a drop of around 11% from all-time high. So we hit the all-time high, but 2 days later, we're down 11%, and we're still now trying to crawl our way out of that hole. And maybe earnings will help us do that. We shall see, man. I think that is a possibility here, totally. And the fact that we're pulling down into earnings is very healthy. The last thing we would want to see is Palantir to be priced to perfection. I've mentioned this before. This is nothing crazy or out of the ordinary or a crazy new concept, but it's pretty obvious. If it was priced to perfection, man, and their earnings came in even pretty good, the stock could end up crashing potentially because it's expecting a grand slam based on the price. But now that we've pulled down a little bit, it's like, all right, we're already down about 8 to 10% from the highs. If earnings are better than expected, we could be right back to the mid-40s for all we know. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it here and why I'm saying it's a healthy pull down. And look, guys, I mean, we're holding a higher low. We're still, obviously, even though I butchered this channel, we're still in the channel. You guys see it right here on the 1 hour time frame, and on the 4 hour chart. I mean, this looks as good as it gets when it comes to a stock chart, right? You know, we hit higher highs, we pull down, it's all healthy. We hold the moving average, then we keep on climbing up. So it's not guaranteed that we're going to climb up again here. Earnings could change everything for the worse too. You never know. I mean, it's going to be a big one. But the fact that we are holding this uptrend on the 4 hour, that's a great sign on the charts. And you can see this is held for months, right? So earnings are tomorrow after the bell. Tomorrow after the bell. And man, this stock, just looking at this chart sometimes, I'm like, holy crap, man, this thing has come up so much. We've doubled off the lows from just April. That's not that long ago, guys. It really isn't. But yeah, man, talk about a big move here for PLTR. So let me show you some numbers around PLTR right now heading into earnings. if you guys were paying attention, I'm pretty sure it hit on 100 trillion, or not 100 trillion, geez, $100 billion market cap. Big difference there. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, we did hit 100 trillion. Or there we go again, 100 billion. Why do I keep saying trillion? But now we're at 93.87 billion. You guys see that right here. So just a hair shy of $94 billion heading into earnings tomorrow after the bell. And by the way, it's going to be interesting to see what we do heading into earnings. Is the stock going to run into earnings? For all we know, we might have a big green day tomorrow heading into earnings. We'll cover it. Don't worry, guys. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube and hit the like button while you're at it. You might as well do it. So P/E ratio, 246. Yeah, we've covered this before. It's pretty high on PLTR right now. It is, no doubt about it. And, the S&P 500's P/E ratio is like a 30 right now, or a 28, whatever it's at. So if you're talking a 246, yeah, that's pretty high. But I think they will grow into the valuation. It looks like here, coming to the statistics tab, I'm pretty sure the forward P is like an 100. Yeah, you guys see it right here. If I zoom in a little bit more, come on, stop screwing with me. There we go. You guys see forward P is 102.04. So that's still very high. It's not like it makes it much better, but it's obviously a lot better than 246. So it's coming down. And for earnings tomorrow, let me pull this up very quickly here, guys. Where's the analysis tab? There we go. For earnings coming up, based on 15 analysts. All right, earnings per share, EPS. Average estimate is 9 cents. The low estimate is 3 cents, with them doing 7 cents a year ago. And the high estimate, it looks like, is 10 cents. So 7 cents a year ago, with the average estimate being 9 cents. So not a crazy improvement, honestly, year over year on EPS. Not really. But for the whole year, it looks like current year, the average estimate for EPS is 36 cents, where they did 25 cents in the last year. Not bad. But, hopefully they continue to grow their earnings per share year over year, which I have no doubt that they will. They'll do that, in my opinion, at least. And for revenue, number of analysts here, 12 analysts. Average estimate is $701 million. 678 is the low. High is $724 million. In the current year, we have $2.76 billion of revenue on average. That's the estimate based on 17 analysts. It looks like the low is $2.75 billion. The high is 2.8, with them doing 2.23 a year ago, putting their growth year over year at 24%. What do you guys think about that? And I've been open about this. I'm long Palantir. I own the stock. I'm up like 100%. All right. Pretty good. I know a lot of you guys are up even more. And I've been open to say I'm not looking to buy more at this valuation. They're growing 24%. I think that will accelerate. I think it really will. But the P ratio is pretty high. So for me to buy more shares now, I don't see it happening. I wouldn't do it unless we pull down to maybe the low 30s, maybe high 20s again. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. But would I buy shares now? Pretty much I wouldn't. Unless, like I've said in other videos, if you want to build a position over time, you want to start out with a position, all right, maybe nibble a little bit, go for it. But since I'm already up a lot on my position, I'm looking at it like, why would I add more here at a pretty high valuation, arguably, when I could just hold on to what I got and just ride it out and see if it pulls down in the future. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now. But either way, I'm in it, I'm long, and I'm excited. I'm very excited for earnings tomorrow, and I will do another video, guys, so make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and sign up to the email list. I send you all my top 3 stocks every Monday right to your email. And by the way, it's free, so check out the link down below in the description box, or go to, actually there's no unique link. I was going to say stocksurfest.com, blah, 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 but either way, whatever. Check it out in the description box. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, which we do have a unique link, stocksurfest.com/Patreon. There's a Discord. I post my charts and ideas, and I'm building out a portfolio there where I'm buying stocks every week, putting in money every week. And guys, we're crushing it. So check it out. Link down below, or again, stocksurfest.com/Patreon. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers. Peace out.